Okay, so today we have Metallica and Creeping Death. I haven't reacted to a Metallica song in a long time, and they've been requested, especially by friends as well. And Creeping Death, I know, is one of their been ranked as one of their greatest songs of all time, but I've not heard it. So we're gonna get into that today, talk about it after, and I guess that's all I gotta say. So let's just go. All right, my God, Creeping Death by Metallica. What do you say after a song like that? 6.5 minutes. I mean, I have just, so exciting, so powerful. I have to say at the top, I mean, how the song started, obviously, with Kirk and Lars. I mean, came out at me at first. And I know I have to say, again, it's been a while since I did a reaction, so I have to say about Lars Ulrich. I mean, I know, he's, he has his critics, obviously, and people have talked about how he's not even the best drummer in Metallica. But one thing, about Lars, it's just, I know, again, but that thunderous sound, especially here, it's just, I mean, it's obviously, so captivating. And I mean, the guitar work from Kirk Hammett, I mean, it's just, it goes without saying. I mean, obviously, just the solo he had going here, just the tasteful, riffs. I mean, and again, I see, from, searching up about the song and such, that he wrote this riff when he was 16, I want to say it said, as a teenager anyway. And, just having that riff. And again, I know that this is a live staple for the band, and that the crowd always, joins in when they sing, die, die. It's just like, and, just writing a riff when you're 16 years old and then performing it in front of, thousands of people, I think, 5 years later or whatever, I think he was like 21 or whatever when this came out in 84. But anyway, yeah, just, I mean, it just must be quite a feeling. And, again, just talk about the whole band, I guess. Cliff Burton, it sucks, again, it just sucks that he passed away so young at 24 years old, I think it was. And, how, he would use his he would use his bass guitar and almost as a guitar, and it's just lead guitar, whatever. It's just how he controlled the bass and how he kind of revamped what the bass, was supposed to do, especially in thrash metal and such. It's just, I mean, my God. And again, James Hetfield's voice is just, I think I laughed a few times there because it's just so, so much rage. He's so, his powerful vocals, especially in the studio anyway, studio versions of a song, his voice is just so, I mean, it's just so loud. It's just so powerful, like I said. It's just so raw and aggressive. And I mean, like I said, a whole exciting tune. And obviously with the brutal lyrics, I mean, what the song's about, creeping death and such. It's just, I mean, obviously it's right in Metallica's wheelhouse. And I was just frig, like, blown away, I guess you could say. It's just like, and again with the ending, how like it's almost like they didn't want to stop, they just kept going and going, and at the end, they just have the whole crescendo kind of thing where Lars is doing a little drum work there where you can tell it's about to end, and then it's over. But it's just, again, 6.5 minutes to just flew by, and I mean, just what a exciting tune. It's obviously bop your head to it, head bang to it, the whole thing. Good Lord. Just blown away. And, yeah, so that's, I guess, all I have to say off the top. Also, so yeah, obviously lyrics, a lot to do with, the Book of Exodus. And I want to say it was Kirk who was in a band before Metallica called Exodus. So obviously, everything comes full circle here. But like I usually am, I am on Genius, and there is an about on the song. So right off it says, based on the story of the first Passover of the Book of Exodus, Creeping Death is a brutal retelling of the story of the Angel of Death. And again, like I said, right in Metallica's wheelhouse. This is just perfect for them to, write a song about and just murder a song in a good way. When the Pharaoh refused to release the Hebrew slaves, God sent down an angel to take the lives of every firstborn child unless the house was marked with blood. I mean, my God. The title came from a comment bassist Cliff Burton made while watching the film The Ten Commandments. The guitar riff in the bridge was written by lead guitarist Kirk Hammett when he was only 16 years old. There it is. And was originally used in the Exodus song Die by His Hand. So, okay. So, yeah, he even used it in a song already. And again, just what a guitar, good Lord, 16 years old. I mean, I don't know. It's just obviously he was just full of talent right from the get-go. And again, I just like Kirk Hammett, just as a person as well. So it's just nice to see it all. Anyway, there's also a quote from Lars Ulrich. So it says, one of the artists said about the song. So Musically, this is Lars again. Musically, it was one of those songs that came quickly and then became its own thing just as quickly. And it's obviously always great when a song comes together real quick. If I could snap, I would. Lyrically, when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the movie The Ten Commandments with Charlton Heston. We didn't have a VCR, so James and I went down to Cliff's parents' house with the Ten Commandments, and we sat and watched the movie. There's a scene where Moses goes back to try and get his people out of Egypt, and when the Pharaoh reneges, my goodness, on that, the firstborn must die. Then this fog appears out of the moon and comes down and starts creeping across the ground, smoke machine style, and everybody who's caught in it falls over and dies on the spot. That's where the words creeping death came from. If you watch the Ten Commandments and read the lyrics, there's definitely, how can I put this, similarity. And again, I want to say that it was Cliff who came up with the whole creeping death and saying, that's like the creeping death, and it's just that we got to use that. So again, just, I already said it, but again, just shout out to Cliff Burton. And I have to say, I know Jason Newsted obviously was very, did a great job from his time. But yeah, it's just, Cliff Burton was just such a great bassist. It's just crazy. And anyway, if there's anything else I really need to say, the whole thing, die, die, die. He came up with that when he was a teenager, trapped in the suburbs. He felt bored and alienated, and he channeled his feelings into music. When he hit the riff, he realized he created something he'd never heard before. So obviously that must be a great feeling. But I guess just to look through some of the lyrics again, this video is already long because the song was long, but hold on. And just how the lyrics start. Slaves, Hebrews, born to serve to the Pharaoh. It's just like, we're off and we're running. My God, these lyrics are already, it's just like, oh, okay, we're really talking about something now. Heed to his every word, live in fear, faith of the unknown one, the deliverer, wait, something must be done, 400 years. And just that chorus, right after the first verse, so let it be written, so let it be done. I'm sent here by the chosen one, so let it be written, so let it be done. To kill the firstborn, Pharaoh's son, I'm creeping death. And again, just brutal lyrics. The delivery from James is also brutal again. It's such a great combination, obviously, of just, again, this band was, especially, like I said, in the early 80s, I can't fawn over them enough. Obviously there are some annotations here, but just about the whole creeping death of the chorus, again, the angel of death was the 10th and, the 10th of the plague sent by God to Egypt, which would afflict all firstborn children in Egypt, except those that had a blood mark on the door, as Moses warned the Hebrews to do so. So again, just talking about, the Hebrews, obviously, the God, creeping death, obviously, like I said, and just the whole thing of, writing that, and then going on into the bridge, die, die, die by my hand. I creep across the land, killing firstborn man, die by my hand. I creep across the land, killing the firstborn man. It's just, again, it's just, full of death, full of, creepy, lyrics, whatever, friggin' full of just anger, full of just, everything. It's just, what a friggin' track, what a song, performed by, again, one of the big four of the thrash metal scene, whatever you want to call it. And obviously Metallica, just nuts. And I'm glad I finally did another reaction to them. Obviously there's much more songs I could do. The band has a slew of hits, obviously. So yeah, this was just nuts. And again, I know that doing the song being done live is probably a lot more, that's probably, a sight to see. So I probably will after this video. I know that they performed it. I know their whole concert in Moscow in 1991, was just nuts. So that'd be nuts to watch. But again, and having the audience sing "Die, Die," it's just like, good Lord, just looking out to a sea of people and they're all singing your song like that. Good God. Anyway, so that's all I gotta really say. So again, shout out to the whole band here. Even Lars Ulrich, lyricism here was just, again, brutal, but, necessary. And just the guitar work from Kirk was amazing. And Cliff is obviously amazing. Again, just for his short time and who he influenced and such is nuts as well. So anyway, I guess that's all I got to say. I'll shut up now. So thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting, all this stuff. Really appreciate all the support. And I'll talk to you folks again soon.